Uber drivers, you should always diversify. Earlier this morning, I was online and I, found this YouTube video talking about Uber, and towards the ending of the video, the guy in the video said that you should just focus on one thing. You should just drive for Uber. You should just drive for Uber. And I was thinking, that's really, really bad advice to give someone. What if I would have taken that advice like 2 years ago and I would have just only drove for Uber? I would not be doing any of these other jobs. I would not be talking about these other jobs. I would just be the guy in the car just driving. And I think that's a horrible idea to focus on only one platform. I think you should at least be on 2 or 3. I mean, every week I get multiple emails from, Postmates, Caviar, Lyft, Uber deliveries, TaskRabbit. So I have a lot of things to choose from. And some days I notice, wow, I can make $300 on TaskRabbit today. Dude, I'm gonna do that. And this job is gonna be really easy. This job does not require me to do a lot of physical work. This job does not require me to drive. This job does not even require a car, okay? So some days I'll do that. Other days I may just go out and do food delivery. Other days I'll just go out and just do food delivery. Like I'll just go out, just have my backpack, start jamming, make like $100. Some days I can make $100 in 3 hours. Some days I'll make $100 in 5 hours. It fluctuates a lot. But that's the flexibility of the app. Some days I get messages from like DoorDash and they're guaranteeing $25 an hour. And I look at the terms and conditions and I'm thinking, okay, that's possible. I can do that. Other days I go out and work, I sign along with Caviar. I'm actually able to see the amount that I'm gonna make, okay? I'm able to see the pickup location and the drop-off location. With Uber, it's nothing like that. When you go online with Uber, you're going online like this because you have no idea where you're gonna go, you have no idea who you're gonna pick up, and you have no idea where you're gonna end up. All right? You should always diversify. Back when I would drive Uber full time, what I would do is I would go out and drive at like 6 a.m. to 10 and I would take a break, 10:30. I would go back out around 11 a.m. and this way I would cut on Caviar and I would start doing like the dinner rush and I would make money doing food deliveries, and that worked out perfect because some mornings I was able to wake up and make $100 with Uber in 4 hours. Now, actually that's not $100 because I have to subtract gas, have to subtract tolls, have to subtract car depreciation, have to subtract all this other stuff. So let's just say that 4 hours I made like $70 with Uber. Well, lunchtime rolls around, now I can deliver food. And some of those hours, I was actually able to make $25 an hour. Now, don't get me wrong, I still gotta subtract gas and stuff like that too. But that worked out great for me. I was able to have a lot of $300 days because I was diversifying. Usually during the lunchtime in San Francisco, Uber is just not as busy like it is at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Another thing about food delivery, let's say you're having that night that you really don't want to get sent 30 miles away or 40 miles away. Just go online with food delivery or sign on to some other app or just do something different. I mean, there are tons of apps. There's care.com where you can take care of elderly people. I mean, there's apps that you can give freaking kids rides. There's apps that you can go over to people's houses and cook them dinner. Like there's tons of things out there that you can do, and to only focus on Uber I think is a really bad thing. And I think that if you only focus on Uber, you're sort of almost cutting yourself short because there are always other opportunities popping up all the time that you could jump on. Some of these other opportunities, maybe you're even better at those opportunities than you are with Uber. So just making this quick video to throw this out there. I'm not trying to bash anyone. I'm not trying to talk about any YouTubers or anything. I'm just saying I think it's really important that you diversify. I mean, especially, and when I think it's really important that you diversify, I'm mainly speaking on my market, like the San Francisco market or any market for the most part. You should always diversify. I mean, imagine if you had all of your money invested in one company and that company dropped by 90%. Like you would literally lose like all of your money except for 10%. If you had a diversified portfolio, like 5 companies or 10 different companies or 20 or 40 or 50 different companies, And if one of those companies went down, you wouldn't really have anything to worry about. And I'm not saying that you should go out and have 50 jobs. If you're well diversified, you're invested in 5 companies and one of those companies go down, well, you're not screwed. You got 4 other companies to lean on. So guys, I'm just making this video to say, like, diversify, diversify, diversify. Don't sell yourself short with just doing one thing. Like, always look for something new, and always look for something that's going to teach you something else. Like, never just stop. Like, always go forward. Like, always keep learning. Like, don't just start doing something and say, oh, this is so awesome, I'm just going to do this forever and this is what I'm going to do. Like, no. Like, always look for something different. Always go forward. Anyway, just wanted to keep this video short. Thanks a lot for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace. Thanks a lot for watching.